minutes away, I want to say. So stay tuned. In the meantime, I have something else absolutely glorious for you, and it is pink and white diamonds. Girls, you have probably been waiting months, if not years, to see pink and white diamonds on this network again. This is not just any pink diamonds. These are natural, soft pink diamonds set in 14 karat rose gold with the accent of the white diamonds as the halo setting. You've got a beautiful necklace on an 18-inch chain. It's all set in 14 karat gold. And we've got a matching pair of earrings and a very limited amount of a ring available for you. But it is on sale for the lowest price we've ever offered. This is $180 off our regular price, not to mention the appraised values, which are there for your consideration as well. But I love, if you want to add a touch of romance, you want to send a gift of love, does it get any better than the touch of pink diamonds?
It really doesn't, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I want to talk a little bit about the rarity of pink diamonds, because first of all, I think people think to themselves, oh yeah, they're pink. And you might have seen irradiated colors. These are natural pink diamonds, natural. And what that means to you is to think about the rarity. For every one natural colored diamond, there are 10,000 white diamonds. Now, you take the colored diamonds and you say, for every color that you have, how many of them are pink? Well, I'm gonna tell you an infinitesimal amount. And not only that, is that, I don't know if you know a lot about...
So it literally is like a 1 in a million.
It's really like 1 in a million.
When you think about finding a pink diamond.
And I don't know if you really understand or if you really know how diamonds are sold. You know, there are these mines and they have what they call tenders where you are invited to go and purchase diamonds. One of the largest diamond mines that actually produces pinks, because not all of them produce pinks, one of the largest diamond mines said this last tender, at their pink tender, because that's how exclusive this is, they're closing in 2020. That means that everybody is crazy because they're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? So many people think that the price of pink diamonds is going to go through the roof. So ladies, if you are somebody who has always dreamed about owning a natural pink diamond, this may be the last opportunity for many people to get it at a price that is affordable.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because 5 or 10 years ago, we did whole hours on television presenting pink diamonds.
And they were rare then.
And they were rare then. We don't have a whole hour of pink diamonds. We have one collection in the show. So you're looking at the diamond pendant. It is on sale, and I want to give you the dimensions. It's going to be just under ½ an inch. So it still gives you a nice big look, but here's the cool illusion, because you sort of have all the round pink diamonds set in rose gold prongs. I don't know if you can see it that close, but you'll see that is the best way to display the pink diamonds. And then you'll see that halo of white diamonds. So let's go to the sketch and you can see where it all comes together, but it gives you the illusion of one big center stone.
Yeah, exactly. Look how this is put together. Starting at the sketch with the pinks in the center, and then the center one kind of takes it into color, and then the last one is this actual pendant that we're talking about right now. Now, I don't know about your television monitor, but I am going to tell you that these have a beautiful, gorgeous candy floss pink color to them. They are really beautifully done, and because everybody's television monitor is a little bit different, and you can see there the side dimension of the pendant as well. But just think of the rarity that a pink diamond is. Remember what I said, for every one natural color diamond, there are 10,000 white diamonds, and then within that, pink is one of the rarer hues. And not only that, but as of next year, there's not going to be a pink tender. There's not going to be a mine that produces these. I mean, there may be a few other mines, but this particular one that produces the majority of them, which is still slim, is going to be gone.
They're so pretty. You're going to feel like a princess wearing these collections. By the way, we do have a ring available for you. I want to give you that item number. It is extremely limited, but it is 668035, and it's a ½ carat of diamonds. We have 6, 7, and 8 only are the sizes in the ring. We have